Thank you for listening to Two Talking Arseholes. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and may deal with adult topics and adult themes.
Brownstown, we're with you when you fight. Brownstown, bark with the dogs tonight. Brownstown, Cleveland is right behind you.
Yes, good evening everybody, good afternoon. I have no idea what time it is. It's 8 o'clock on the 25th day already. 25th day of fucking July. Can I say fucking July? I'm too late, I've said it. It's Talking to Our Souls with me, Steve, I don't swear hen. And over there we have...
What's your one-liner, Boris?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Mr. Singh.
We should. We've got a lot to catch up on really since last week. We know who the final two is. The final two are. And Boris used his moment in Parliament to talk bollocks.
Mr. Speaker, we've transformed our democracy and restored our national independence, as my right honourable friend says. I've helped to get this country through a pandemic and helped save another country from barbarism. And frankly, that's enough to be going on with. Mission largely accomplished.
Could anyone tell me, right, this is what I love, all the big decisions, right, what actually has this government with Boris Johnson in charge done to make this country better?
I was going to say maybe stopping migrants coming here legally.
You're right, I apologise. Well done, BJ. But I don't know what he's got right. I have no idea. I don't know what he's...
Well, the rollout of the vaccines, you could say.
But that was the NHS, though.
At the cost of the NHS.
And also, everyone had to get a vaccine, really. Any Prime Minister would have done it. Whether he did it before anyone else, I don't know. Wasn't it Hancock who said, I was watching the film and it said you've got to get in early and get all this shit? Well, we all know what Hancock was like. Knocking
up his missus a couple of times?
Yeah, but that's not a big decision. Some people do it by mistake. Not his missus.
I mean, it's got to be a big decision for the missus, ain't it?
That's it. I apologise for calling Boris Johnson's Mrs. Her name is Carrie. In it?
Oh, he's definitely carrying her up the stairs.
Carry your bags, sir. But no, what has he done? What has benefited the country? And you could say, well, the pandemic came in and changed everything. Like, he says he's got Brexit done, which really isn't true. We have left the EU, but Brexit isn't done.
He's nearly died. See, he couldn't even do that properly, could he?
But no. I know a few people that actually died.
Oh,
and
you know, could have realised then when he didn't die that he can't finish the job, can he?
Then I could talk about Carrie, but no, you're right. But I don't know what benefits? Like the 40 new hospitals, the 20,000 police. Is it 20 or 200,000? Are the police the people who actually vote for the new Prime Minister? Because there's 200,000 Conservative Party members. So that they could actually be the 200,000 extra police that he's promising us.
I thought it's 20,000 police.
It is, but it doesn't sound so much fun if I say 20,000 Conservative voters. 40 hospitals, though, and 20,000 police.
Oh, we had 2 hot days.
No! No! What have the Romans done for us? I want aqueducts. I want other things that they took. Plumbing.
Struggling here, Steve.
But this is the thing that annoys me when people say, he got the big decisions right. He's done really well for this country, and I can't see one thing.
He got rid of Corbyn.
Yeah, that's Wow! Somebody actually said that the other day. They said if it wasn't for Boris, we would have had a Corbyn government.
Oh, no. He showed us how to party and have cake.
That's true. He did.
But even then he cocked you up because he got caught.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of anything he's done without getting caught.
I bet he's done a lot of things that he's done without getting caught. We just won't know about him for a while.
Well, that's all come out, won't it? I mean, whoever writes a book on him would be a bestseller, wouldn't it? As long as it's not him.
Winston Churchill would write a book on Boris Johnson
I think
if he was alive. That this government has done. I mean, maybe they've done it behind the scenes, and people are well off and able to afford bread and milk. But I don't know what it is. David Luck, God bless him, put something really quite powerful on Facebook the other day. He said, if you think of it, the cost of living, what does it actually mean? Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't cost you to live.
How much it costs to live?
Yeah, but it shouldn't. No, if you look at it like that, it shouldn't cost you to live, should it? You should live without it costing you. That you don't like the world. You're born. It just say right, ching ching ching. It shouldn't all be about how much it's going to cost you, unless you're a parent.
Oh, Steve, I think believe it or not, the way you justify your life now is about how much money you create for the economy, not for your family, not for yourself, but it's how much money you contribute to the economy.
Well, I haven't contributed anything to the economy for 4-5 years.
Like that.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true.
I want to say if that was the case, I'll tell you now, Rishi's on your case. He's be happy.
But like, if you're getting £750, let's say, well, you're not even getting that. You're getting £75 a week. If you get £75 a week and your housing is 150, you're not going to make any money.
You could say in your younger years you did contribute to the economy when you was.
I'm not sure if Ava's just had a go at me by using the word "in your younger years."
Well, in my younger, I mean, I'm still working, but. No, I'm saying I'm not. I'm kind of giving you backhanded compliments here. Not intentionally, but
good.
But the way I look at it is that if a typical person, if you go to university, if not from between the ages of 18 to 21, you're working till now, 66, 67, 68, right? Then they spit you out, make you live on. Is it £185 a month?
I think it's 90. I think it's 96 if you're a pensioner.
Yeah, right. So you think about it. The amount of money you've curated for other people. Okay, you got a salary, but the only way you can justify salary is if you bring in more money to pay you.
People, we should get on our. We should get all our big decisions right. That's what we should do. We should be Boris Johnson and tell everyone we've got everything right.
Look, I'm not an anarchist, right? But the way the world's set up, you need to keep on having growth. If you don't have growth, you go bust.
All your bills every week, every month, they're going up and up and up.
What we've seen in recent years is taxes rising to the highest level in 70 years.
Under your plans, we are predicted to have a recession.
It has been a really difficult time with public sector pay. We need to create an economy that can fund it, and I'm not sure we're there yet.
I'd love to stand here and say, look, I'll cut this tax, that tax, and another tax, and it will all be okay. But you know what? It won't.
Okay. Higher food prices, higher petrol prices.
People need help now. We make promises we can't keep.
It's not just wrong, it's dangerous. We cannot make it worse.
If Rishi has got this great plan for growth, why haven't we seen it in his last 2.5 years at the Treasury?
I'm finding it very difficult to understand who's disowning and who's defending the record of the last few years that they've been in government.
The worst economic crisis for a generation.
Why should the public trust us? We haven't exactly covered ourselves in glory.
That is a disgrace.
I added that is a disgrace.
I was going to say, I thought maybe that's after she's seen an episode of Talking to Ourselves.
Hey, that actually could be a good trailer, couldn't it? A bit of you and me, and then Liz Truss going, "That is a disgrace." I might do
a little video.
I want to see us eating more British food here in Britain.
I've got some apples.
At the moment, we import 2/3 of all of our apples.
And I've got some pears.
We import 9/10 of all of our pears.
Cheese.
We import 2/3 of our cheese.
I get around about 2/3 of my cheese from France.
That is a disgrace.
You're watching Talking to Our Souls, sponsored by Liz Truss, the next Prime Minister of this country.
I want our children to grow up knowing the taste of black pork.
And we're on at 8 o'clock every Monday night, dropping to your platform of choice. I told you last week that she'll be the next Prime Minister. And I'm looking right because at the moment, before the hustings, do you know what a hustings is, Av?
Is it when they get them all naked and beat them with like cricket bats and shove like ping pong balls up the backside?
Clean that up there. I did backside instead of arse. I'd have said arse. I'm quite happy with an arse. Sorry, something made a noise. My hard drive made a noise when I said arse.
I think your hard drive knows when you're looking for that.
That's it. It's got born A to Z. That's the trouble with I nearly said her name then. But yeah, what was that? What were you saying about? Oh yeah, no, hustings. I don't know actually what the word means. I must find out. But I know what it is. It's when they all talk to these candidates and. Oh.
Is it a posh way of saying hostings? But because they're so posh, they just mispronounce it. Are you going to have the hustings today? Yes, I'm going to have the hustings today.
It doesn't sound like you're posh, it sounds like you're disabled. It's like, do you know what sex is? It's what posh people have their coal delivered in. A crash is what they have when they don't drive well.
I don't know if you seen it. There was a little bit, obviously because he's good at making his little videos, Rishi's, isn't he? Little Rishi's good at making little videos of himself. And there's a video of him watching him getting down to the final two. Did you see, I don't know if you saw that.
Oh no, I was going to click on it today. I saw it on my
watch it.
thing.
Oh my god, it was like.
As returning officer, I can give you the results of the ballot. The numbers of votes cast for each candidate is as follows: Mordaunt 105, Sunak 137, Truss 1-1.
Guys, we totally smashed it. Well done.
Such an overreaction. You know you're going to be in the last two.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's acting like he had no chance. Right.
Well, that's the thing. He should be like, the only time he should react is if he hadn't got it.
Actually,
then he should react.
That was too working class. He was like, yes, high five me, mister.
That's how he should speak from now on, I think.
I just feel I sound like Boris Johnson betrayed us.
But
He touched my ring.
But as much as I'm loving Av's impression there, I did not like Av's face when he went, he touched my ring. He looked very, very pleased. And I'm not sure if he's doing an impression or having a flashback to his dream the other night.
He touched my brown ring.
Do you think that's not... I don't think a brown ring is, unless you're Boney M, as popular as a gold ring.
After the trials, they touch my brown ring.
Tra la 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 la.
Precious economy. Dave, Dave, did you catch the economy?
We need now for Rushy to win, because otherwise Av's not going to be able to do his impression.
I don't talk to working class trolls.
I think Av's just discovered his voice.
I did this impression when it first came out. I've been waiting 20 years now to use it.
But,
you turned my back brown, Steve.
Sorry?
Red. He made my back. Forget it.
He made my back red.
He made my bag brown.
He made my bag brown. He made my ball bag brown. I don't even know why I'm trying to do an impression there. He made my ball bag brown.
Oh, the best thing is mouthful to try this. That's leave it at that. It hurts my throat. That's what she said.
Hasta la vista, baby.
We'll talk about Boris and his goodbye. It wasn't unique, and it wasn't current.
I think we were a little bit disturbed that, like, how many people watch Arnold Schwarzenegger films like The Terminator? Well,
I'm saying, I mean, there was a time when he was current. Arnie hasn't been relevant for, God, what, 20 years maybe? What better alternatives are there to Boris using Hasta la Vista?
Like modern day.
Thousands and millions
of movie quotes.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been better if he said it in his voice, at least. Hasta la vista, baby.
May the force be with you. He could have said that. Yeah. That would be slightly topical.
Yeah. Or he could have said to Keir Starmer, "Get to the chopper."
Sorry?
Get to the chopper.
Get to a chapel.
Get to the chopper.
The chopper. No, I thought he said chapel. Get to the chapel. I'm going to marry you, Starmer. I do impressions as well. I didn't realise that until that moment.
Well, you could have said it. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. But even Keir Starmer could have got into it. He could have stood up and you talking to me? You
taxi driver?
You talking to me?
Yeah, he could have, or he could have gone, E.T. phone home. I've got a list.
That would have been. I think that would have been better for Mog, because he looks like fucking E.T.
Mog.
or Rishi could have said, "Show me the money, you working class bastard."
Show me the money.
You can't handle the truth.
We'll always have Paris on the other side of the ocean. That's Casablanca. Is that Casablanca?
Is Priti Patel saying that?
We'll always have Rwanda.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Houston, we have a problem.
Good one for Boris during the pandemic. I said dead people.
I caused dead people.
Yeah,
we got all the big decisions right. Or maybe from Yankee Doodle Dandy, after one of his sex sessions, he would say, "My mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you."
Keep your friends close, and your friends close.
Very good. Or Gove could have said, "I feel the need for speed."
Calm down.
Keep your friends close, and your enemies close.
Who's that?
It's Godfather.
Marlon Banjo, the dancer, Marlon Brando from.
I just realised. Actually, he didn't say that. Al Pacino said that. What Marlon Brando said was that.
You said what?
I'm gonna make you an offer. You can't refuse.
No, thank you.
I'll make you a man.
Absolutely brilliant. Have that. We should finish on that, because that I thought Marlon Brando was actually in your room. There you go. We can finish that there with I don't know how many of those quotes I can use. Seriously.
Use all of them. Just use all of them.
Fill it up. Should I start with them? Say, this is what we did before we started. Go and make yourself a cup of tea. Oh. The only news this week has been Conservative. Cost of living. Petrol. Petrol's getting a little cheaper.
Well, I think I was watching that Martin Lewis, and he was saying, I don't know where he gets this information from, but he's saying, he was talking about people going to stop paying their bills.
Yeah.
Gas and electricity bills as a protest.
If you can't afford to pay them, what are you going to do? And if they take you all to court, surely, I was thinking this, if you were going to go to court over your bills, surely the people that are prosecuting you are getting paid more than your bills are worth anyway. Nobody pay your bills, is this what we're saying?
Ooh.
Would you? Could you be that brave?
If I knew other people weren't doing it.
I can't.
Do you know what I heard,
anything.
Steve? And I don't know.
Pardon?
You know what I heard? I heard in the grapevine.
Marvin's gay?
Your neighbour.
No, that's
How did you find that out, Steve?
That's Ken and She, the wife swappers.
All right.
I don't know if they swap wives. I know they swap tools.
There's been you know, they talk about people. They were talking about a lot of industries going on strike. Like, I think BA were going to go on strike.
I pity the fool. I pity the fool goes on strike. I pity the fool.
They've got almost an inflation busting pay rise. BA Baraka's people rise.
Thank you.
Again, very current. Very current.
Well, if he can do it, I can do it. Welcome to 2022, people. We hope you're having a lovely time. Hey, Av! It's been a year since we've been doing Talking to Our Souls.
Feels longer.
It does, doesn't it? It does. Thank you, Virgin Media, for being so brilliant, as usual. I'm going to be phoning you and cancelling you. Thank you. Av, anything you want to say before we go?
I've got a gig on the 31st of July in Coventry at Off the Rails Comedy.
Right. I would let him promote that, but I'm going to cut that because he doesn't promote this show when he does his fucking gigs.
If I remember, I'll try.
That's hilarious. You need to, because we've got six viewers now. But it's shabby. I don't know why I'm talking. We're going, aren't we?
Yeah.
Cleveland is right behind you.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share this because it will help us. And don't forget to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Mondays. Ta-ra!